Why does a French Bulldog suddenly come alive when rain taps the porch roof, the air turns cool, and you step outside to play beside him? Many people assume he only enjoys the wetness, but the real reason is wider, because rain changes both the space around him and the meaning of your presence. For a dog like this, rain fills the world with moving scent, softened sound, shifting air, and tiny surprises that make the ordinary porch feel newly alive. The porch matters because it is half outside and half home, giving him adventure at the edge of safety, while your familiar doorway still anchors the moment. That sheltered border lets him test the rain in small pieces, instead of facing an open world all at once, which feels much easier on his body. When you laugh, bend lower, and stay with him under the drizzle, the weather stops feeling random and starts feeling like an invitation to connect. Your calm body language tells him this wet, unusual moment is shared and readable, not a lonely challenge he has to solve by himself. French Bulldogs are compact social companions, so excitement often rises fastest when their favorite person is physically close and emotionally easy to follow. That is why when you step toward the rain, he often chooses your nearness first and the water second, even if both look equally exciting. The sound of rainfall also changes the mood of the porch, wrapping hard noises in a softer layer that can make sudden movement feel less sharp. In that gentler soundscape, playful bursts feel safer, so a quick hop, a sideways bounce, or a tiny dash can happen with less hesitation. And each splash under his paws gives instant feedback. And that kind of simple response can be deeply rewarding for a dog who loves physical play. He pounces not just because water moves, but because the ground answers him back with ripples, flicks, and little bursts of surprise. The cooler air can help too, because a sturdy, compact dog often feels refreshed when the heat drops and the porch breeze turns light. But he does not love rainy play in exactly the same way every time, because mood, confidence, and your energy still shape the choice. He is most likely to enjoy it when you are nearby, relaxed in your posture, gentle in your voice, and easy for him to read. What looks like silly zoomies is often a deeper signal that trust is already in place, and now his body feels free enough to express it in his own way. He is saying that this strange wet weather becomes safe when the person he trusts decides to stay inside it too. That is why he dashes forward, then turns back toward you, because distance is fun only when connection stays clearly unbroken. This back and forth glance is not confusion, and it is not weakness. It is a smart social check that helps him regulate excitement. He is reading your face, your hands, your voice, and your posture, almost like a living weather report for what this moment means. If you smile, crouch, tap the porch floor, or answer his movement with movement, his confidence can rise in just a few seconds. The game becomes richer because your reactions organize his excitement, giving his playful energy a rhythm, a pattern, and a safe emotional frame. Rain also lifts hidden smells from wood, soil, leaves, as in distant pets, so the porch becomes a layered map instead of a simple floor. A French Bulldog does not need a huge yard when the air itself is interesting, because sand can make a small space feel surprisingly wide. Under a rainy porch, even one small circle of wet ground can offer enough novelty to keep his brain busy and his body delighted. The edges of the porch help even more, because clear borders let him play boldly without feeling like he has lost orientation. Those boundaries matter, since many dogs play best when security is already settled and their body no longer needs to prepare for uncertainty. Your pale yellow French Bulldog may look funny and carefree in the rain, but inside that moment, he is processing far more than comedy. He is feeling the coolness, testing the floor, tracking your energy, joy, and quietly storing the pattern of this shared rainy ritual. That is why he may nudge your hand, drop into a play bow, and spring sideways through a puddle, all within one bright second. He is not only chasing water or motion, he is chasing the feeling of connection inside a world that suddenly seems more vivid. So when your French Bulldog wants to play with you under the rain, the deepest answer is simple. The porch feels new and you are there together.